Hello, I'm Delagazi and I'm here with my partner Fernando Vargas.
Hello, I'm Fernando, and we are here to tell you about our experience at Sac State versus UCD soccer game.
For those who don't know what soccer is, I'll quickly tell you. Soccer has two teams that try to put the ball into the opposite team's goal. Both teams compete for two periods, both which last for 45 minutes and have a halftime of 15 minutes. On October 24, 2015, Fernando and I attended the Sac State versus UC Davis soccer game. The Hornets defeated the Aggies 1-0, making the overall record 7-8-2. Brad Bumgarner made the team's first goal at the 8-minute marker. CSUS was able to maintain the lead, keeping the UC Davis Aggies playing on the defensive in the first half. In the second half of the game, however, the UC Davis players were giving the best efforts forward to push the Sac State players to the limits, almost scoring twice on the goalkeeper James Del Corto. It was not long before the game was over and the UCS celebrated a victory.
Hornet and Aggie fans both showed up to support their team, yelling loudly to their favorite athletes, chanting and screaming in excitement after each close goal. The typical audience for the event are athletes who participate in the same or different sport and any non-athlete who simply is interested in watching sports. The excitement and focus that we felt coming from the audience is a sign that they really did enjoy going to the game. In addition, we were absorbed by the community that was brought together because they showed great pride in their home team.
There wasn't much commentary coming from the field other than the announcer. The announcer would only call out the referee's calls, the goals, and that the snack shack was open. I agree with the majority of the calls that the ref made, except for the particular foul given to a UCD player. A UCD player was tripped by a CSU's player and was given no penalty, but the same thing was done by a UCSD individual, and the player received a yellow card. There was not much to dislike about the game other than a few faulty calls, the expensive snacks, and a single goal. The intensity of the match really made the game fun for me, and there was hardly ever a dull moment, which was strange because there was only one goal that was made.
There is nothing that I disliked. The intensity of the soccer game is what I loved the most. I loved the soccer field, the uniforms, and the sound of the crowd cheering. I also loved how close players came to scoring. I liked that Sac State won, of course. I would recommend this event to anyone because it brings pure joy and entertainment the whole time. This soccer game was a good example of a sports event because, like any sporting event, there were numerous people involved and there was a great amount of energy from the large crowd. This event was different from my past experiences because the playing level was more advanced.
As Fernando said, the intensity of the soccer game was no doubt the most entertaining part of the game to watch. I fully agree with that. However, I believe the audience was just as exciting to experience and listen to. For the colorful commentary, the mutual love of soccer between Fernando and I led to some interesting conversations about team strategy.
I very much agree with what was said by Delaire. He discussed how the soccer game was worth coming to just to listen to the crowd. The game was so energetic that the audience was yelling almost non-stop during the near goals. Personally, I really enjoyed the performance because I am a huge fan of soccer. This game in particular was very suspenseful since it was so close, allowing me to stay on the edge of my seat and consistently stay excited and enthusiastic throughout the game.
Not only would I recommend this event to soccer fans, but to anyone who enjoys watching competitive sports. Although this is my very first experience with watching college-level soccer, I have noticed that there is tremendous similarities in all soccer levels. I believe any CSU student who enjoys competitive sports would benefit from going because it was a wonderful place to socialize and it was free. I would give this event a thumbs up and encourage my family and friends to join me next time in my future attendance at any soccer game.
This event left a positive impression on me because so many people came, which caused the event to feel more exciting and interesting. The wonderful weather along with the enthusiasm of the game has caused me to want to relive this moment again. So, I will also give it a thumbs up.